Good morning to you and welcome down to Subah Pyar on Kaieteur Radio 99.1 and 99.5 FM. My name is Joshua Van Slykeman and of course it is Monday, the 7th day of February in the year 2022. We hope you guys are going to stick around with us as we keep you company all the way to just about 11 o'clock this morning. And it is 99.1, it is 99.5 FM, it is a radio with a difference. And you're listening to Subah Pyar, it's your morning's love and it's your recipe for happiness.
हर जगह अब दिखे तू अपने दिल का भी काम तमाम है बस तेरी धूम धाम है बस तेरी धूम बस तेरी धूम धाम है बस तेरी धूम
जरा पूछ के मेरी सुबह शाम है बस तेरी धूम धाम है बस तेरी धूम बस तेरी धूम धाम है बस तेरी धूम
हर जगह अब दिखे तू अपने दिल का भी काम तमाम है बस तेरी धूम धाम है बस तेरी धूम बस तेरी धूम धाम है बस तेरी धूम मैंने जानी इश्क की गली बस तेरी आहटें मिली मैंने चाहूँ ना तुझे पर मेरी एक ना चली इश्क में निगाहों को मिलती है बारिशें फिर भी क्यों कर रहा दिल तेरी ख्वाहिशें दिल मेरी ना सुने दिल की मैं ना सुनूं दिल मेरी ना सुने दिल का मैं क्या करूं दिल मेरी ना सुने दिल की मैं ना सुनूं दिल मेरी ना सुने दिल का मैं क्या करूं नज़्म सा मेरे होठों पे ठहर जा मैं ख्वाब सा तेरी आंखों में जागूं रे तू इश्क सा मेरे रूह में आके बस जा जिस ओर तेरी शहनाई उस ओर में भागूं रे पूछो तो मौसम के पैमाने दे अपने करम भी करा दाए कर दे इधर भी तूने
And that is 9 hours 11. And you're listening to Subah Pyar on Kaieteur Radio 99.1 and 99.5 FM. Arju, Nadia, Sharifa, and Indy, they all joining us this morning. Thank you so much for making the team Kaieteur Radio.
लब से आँखों को मन्नतें पूरी तुमसे ही तू मिले जहाँ मेरा जहाँ है वहाँ रौनकें सारी तुमसे ही छू लिया तूने लब से आँखों को मन्नतें पूरी तुमसे ही तू मिले जहाँ मेरा जहाँ है वहाँ रौनकें सारी तुमसे ही पिया अरे पिया
सा किसी का अब रास्ता मिल गया, खुशी का रिश्ता नया रब्बा दिल छू रहा है, खींचे मुझे कोई डोर तेरी तेरी ओर, तेरी ओर, तेरी ओर है रब्बा, तेरी ओर, तेरी ओर, तेरी ओर, तेरी ओर, तेरी ओर, तेरी ओर है रब्बा, तेरी ओर, तेरी ओर, तेरी ओर।
तू ही मेरा जुनून, तू ही तो मन्नत मेरी, तू ही रूह का सुकून, तू ही अखियों की ठंडक, तू ही दिल की है दस्तक। और कुछ ना जानूं मैं, बस इतना ही जानूं, तुझ में रब दिखता है यारा, मैं क्या करूं। तुझ में रब दिखता है यारा, मैं क्या करूं। सजदे सर झुकता है यारा, मैं क्या करूं। तुझ में रब दिखता है यारा, मैं क्या करूं।
कैसे जादू कर दिया, तेरा बन बैठा है मेरा जिया। जाने क्या होगा क्या पता, इस पल को मिलके आज ही ले जरा। मैं हूँ यहाँ, तू है यहाँ, मेरी बाहों में आ भी जा। मेरी बाहों में आ भूल जा, ओ जाने जा दोनों जहां, मेरी बाहों में आ भूल जा।
Baby I love you, baby I love you, baby I love you, baby I love you so, baby I love you। जगूं जिथे जावे तू ओथे जावे दिल, दस की मैं करूं। जो तू रुस जानिए दिल ये टूट जानिए, तेरे संग संग राह सारी कट जानिए। जो तू रुस जानिए दिल ये टूट जानिए, तेरे संग संग राह सारी कट जानिए। मैं तो तेरे नाल रहना मान, इन्ना मेरा कहना, मेरी अखियों से होना कदी दूर ना। तेरे बिन तेरे बिन तेरे बिन नहीं लगदा दिल मेरा ढोलना, तेरे बिन नहीं लगदा दिल मेरा ढोलना। सब छड़ जाए तू ना मैनू छोड़ना, तेरे बिन नहीं लगदा दिल मेरा ढोलना।
जरा जरा नींद भी अजनबी सी हो गई, जरा जरा चैन से दुश्मनी सी हो गई। तुम मिले हो गया है खुद का ही पता, क्या करूं क्या नहीं कुछ बस में ना रहा। समझूं कैसे कोई समझाए, दिल क्या करे जब किसी से किसी को प्यार हो जाए। जाने कहाँ कब किसी को किसी से प्यार हो जाए। असर रात भर जाग कर, पर तेरी तो खबर न मिले। बहुत आई गई यादें, मगर इस बार तुम ही आना। इरादे फिर से जाने के नहीं लाना, तुम ही आना।
धागे को लाओ चांदनी से नूर के, घूंघट ही बना लो रोशनी से नूर के। धागे तोड़ लाओ चांदनी से नूर के, घूंघट ही बना लो रोशनी से नूर के।
शर्मा गई तो आगोश में लो, सांसों से उलझी मेरी सांसें।
बोल न हल्के हल्के, बोल न हल्के हल्के, होंठ से हल्के हल्के, बोल न हल्के।
बोल न हल्के हल्के, बोल न हल्के हल्के, होंठ से हल्के हल्के, बोल न हल्के।
नैनों की चाल है, मखमली हाल है, नीची पलकों से बदले समा। नैना शर्माए जो या के भर आए जो, थम के रुक जाए दोनों जहां। रब की नेमत है तेरी निगाहें, जिसमें बसती है उसकी दुआएं। ऐसे नैनों की बातों में कोई क्यों ना आए। ओ तेरे नैना तेरे नैना तेरे नैना रे, तेरे नैना तेरे नैना तेरे नैना रे। ओ ऐसे नैनों की बातों में कोई क्यों ना आए। ओ तेरे नैना तेरे नैना तेरे नैना रे, तेरे नैना तेरे नैना तेरे नैना रे। हम तेरे बिन अब रह नहीं सकते, तेरे बिना क्या वजूद मेरा। हम तेरे बिन अब रह नहीं सकते, तेरे बिना क्या वजूद मेरा। तुझसे जुदा अगर हो जाएंगे तो खुद से ही हो जाएंगे जुदा। क्योंकि तुम ही हो, अब तुम ही हो जिंदगी, अब तुम ही हो। चैन भी मेरा दर्द भी मेरी आशिकी। हम तेरे बिन अब रह नहीं सकते, तेरे बिना क्या वजूद मेरा। हम तेरे बिन अब रह नहीं सकते।
सकते, तेरे बिना क्या वजूद मेरा। तुझसे जुदा अगर हो जाएंगे तो खुद से ही हो जाएंगे जुदा, क्योंकि तुम ही हो, अब तुम ही हो जिंदगी, अब तुम ही हो चैन भी, मेरा दर्द भी, मेरी आशिकी, अब तुम ही हो। एक पल दूर गवारा नहीं, तेरे लिए हर रोज है जीते, तुझको दिया मेरा वक्त सभी, कोई लम्हा मेरा ना हो तेरे बिना, हर सांस पे नाम तेरा, क्योंकि तुम ही हो, अब तुम ही हो जिंदगी, अब तुम ही हो चैन भी।
Yeah, that's right. Beautiful music on a beautiful Monday morning. It is Subah Pyar. It is 27 minutes after that 9 o'clock hour. That is Monday, the 7th day of February in the year 2022. Yeah, where we are. We exactly, what, 1 week before Valentine? Yeah. So you got this week to get your stuff together, or you're getting that special someone, alright? Remember, you're listening to us on Kaieteur Radio 99.1 and 99.5 FM. And we are that radio with a difference, and we're covering you from coast to coast this morning. It is sunny outside. I got selector Alex on our ones and twos. Popping in just a bit is going to be our girl Surida and Grady. And we got so much to share with you this morning right here on Subah Pyar. So don't you touch that dial. It is 99.1 and it is 99.5 FM.
ये सोच के दिल मेरा जोरों से धड़कता है, किसी और की छत पे क्यों मेरा चांद चमकता है। ये सोच के दिल मेरा जोरों से धड़कता है, किसी और की छत पे क्यों मेरा चांद चमकता है। हम डूब गए जाना आँखों के पानी में, जाने वो कैसे लोग थे जिनको किनारा मिला। बेदर्दी से प्यार का, बेदर्दी से प्यार का सहारा ना मिला, सहारा ना मिला। ऐसा बिछड़ा वो मुझको ना दोबारा मिला। बेदर्दी से प्यार का सहारा ना मिला, ऐसा बिछड़ा वो मुझको ना दोबारा मिला। बेदर्दी से प्यार का। तुझको रात भी वो याद है मुझको, हर गिनते गिनते सो गया। दिल मेरा धड़का था कस के, कुछ कहा था तूने हंस के, मैं उसी पल तेरा हो गया। आसमानों पे जो खुदा है उससे मेरी यही दुआ है, चांद ये हर रोज मैं देखूं तेरे साथ में। पुट्टी मोहब्बत ने अंगड़ाई ली, जान रुक जा तू घड़ी भर, थोड़े तारे तो बिछा दूं मैं तेरे वास्ते। आज़मा ले मुझको यारा, तू जरा सा कर इशारा, दिल जला के जगमगा दूं मैं तेरे रास्ते।
सजदे किए हैं लाखों लाखों दुआएं मांगी, पाया है मैंने फिर तुझे। चाहत की तेरी मैंने हक में हवाएं मांगी, पाया है मैंने फिर तुझे। तुझसे ही दिल ये बहला, तू जैसे कलमा पहला, चाहूं ना फिर क्यों मैं तुझे। जिस पल ना चाहा तुझको उस पल सजाएं मांगी, पाया है मैंने फिर तुझे। ओ सजदे किए हैं लाखों लाखों दुआएं मांगी, पाया है मैंने फिर तुझे।
मेरी राहें तेरे तक है, तुझ पे ही तो मेरा हक है। इश्क मेरा तू बेशक है, तुझ पे ही तो मेरा हक है।
साथ छोड़ूंगा ना तेरे पीछे आऊंगा, छीन लूंगा या खुदा से मांग लाऊंगा। तेरे नाल तकदीरां लिखवाऊंगा, मैं तेरा बन जाऊंगा, मैं तेरा बन जाऊंगा। सो तेरी मैं कसम यही खाऊंगा, कीते वादे आनू मरा निभाऊंगा। तुझे हर बारी अपना बनाऊंगा, मैं तेरा बन जाऊंगा, मैं तेरा बन जाऊंगा। बनूं तेरा कैदी कसम है खाई, बनूं तेरा कैदी कसम है खाई। मांगू कभी ना फिर तुझसे रिहाई,
बेड़ियां लगा दूं तुझे इश्क की, फिर चाहे जो भी दे तेरी गवाही।
छोड़ के तुझको जाना कहाँ है, जहाँ है तू बस रहना वहाँ है। बांध लेना कस के मुझे,
मेरा नाम है लिखा वहाँ एक पेड़ पे, तू भी लिख देना अपना साथ में। हाँ मेरे नाम की कलम स्याही, तेरे नाम की बस यही तू रखना हाथ में। मेरा नाम है लिखा वहाँ एक पेड़ पे, तू भी लिख देना अपना साथ में। तेरे नाम की कलम स्याही, तेरे नाम की बस यही तू रखना हाथ में।
कहता है पल पल तुमसे होके दिल ये दीवाना, कहता है पल पल तुमसे होके दिल ये दीवाना। एक पल भी जाने जाना, मुझसे दूर नहीं जाना। प्यार किया तो निभाना, प्यार किया तो निभाना, प्यार किया तो निभाना, प्यार
किया तो निभाना,
प्यार किया तो निभाना, प्यार किया तो निभाना, प्यार किया तो निभाना, प्यार किया तो निभाना।
ये दर्द के लम्हे, सर्द हवाएं, जिंदगी सहमी सांस कैसे आए। ये खौफ है दिल में कि धीरे धीरे तेरी खामोशी जान लेना जाए। किस मोड़ पे जिंदगी ले आई बेवजह। सो गया ये जहां, सो गया आसमां, सो गया ये जहां, सो गया आसमां, सो गई ये सारी मंजिलें, ये सारी मंजिलें। सो गया है रास्ता, सो गया ये जहां, सो गया आसमां, सो गया ये जहां, सो गया आसमां।
इक्को हील दे नाल मैं कटिया एक साल वे, मैनू कदे ता लै जिया कर तू शॉपिंग माल वे। मेरे नाल दियां सब पार्लर सजदियां रहंदियां, हाय हाईलाइट करा दे मेरे काले वाल वे। वे कित्थों सजा तेरे लिए सारे सूट पुराणिया, हाय पुराणिया। मैनू लहंगा ले दे महंगा जा मर जानिया, इन्ने पैसे दस तू कित्थे लेके जानिया। मैनू ਕੁਝ ਭੁੱਲਿਆ We dancing on the floor now Turn me on, we gotta go now Girl, I'm faded, but I got you on my side Even with the lights down, girl, you shine bright Te tenu mere pyar di load Aaja le ja nahi ho thoda Maine to hai hi tu Utton londade Lahore marda Nakhra hai hai kyun Tenu puchhne to dill darda Ni tu nach nach baldi flame ni Munde pittna hai pillow teri game ni Aj डालिरां दी कर दूंगा रेन नी आजू ना फ्लड बल्लिए आ गई है पसंद सोनिए पक्की राय रंग सोनिए ऐ मेरा तू संग सोनिए दिल मेरा मंग सोनिए हो गई तू जख्मी ते मुंडा नेरा कहर नी ना 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 हो नी पी लड़ा दे सीने करे पैर नी ना 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 अली तो है ही तू तो मंडे लाहौर मारदा लगे राय हाई क्यों ਤੈਨੂੰ ਪੁੱਛਣੇ ਤੋਂ ਦਿਲ ਡਰਦਾ ਤੂੰ ਨਾ ਦੇਣਾ ਤੂੰ ਵਾਲ ਦੀ ਫਲੇਮ ਨੀ ਮੁੰਡੇ ਪੁੱਟਣਾ ਦਿਲੋਂ ਤੇਰੀ ਗੇਮ ਨੀ ਅੱਜ ਡਾਲੀ ਰਾਣੀ ਕਰ ਤੂੰ ਗਰੇਨ ਨੀ ਆਜੂ ਨਾ ਪਲਟ ਬੱਲੀਏ ਆ ਗਈ ਹੈ ਪਸੰਦ ਸੋਹਣੀਏ ਅੱਖੀ ਰਾਏ ਰੰਗ ਸੋਹਣੀਏ ਐ ਮੇਰਾ ਤੂੰ ਸੰਗ ਸੋਹਣੀਏ ਦਿਲ ਮੇਰਾ ਮੰਗ ਸੋਹਣੀਏ ਹੋ ਗਿਆ ਕੁਝ ਕਮੀ ਤੂੰ ਮੁੰਡਾ ਮੇਰਾ ਕਹਿਰ ਨੀ ਨਾ 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 ਹੋ ਨੀ ਪੀ ਲੈ ਸਿੰਗ ਕਰੇ ਪੈਰ ਨੀ ਨਾ 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 ਉਹ ਲੱਕੜਾਂ ਦੀ ਕੱਟਣੀ ਲੱਕੜਾਂ ਦੀ ਪਾਏ ਦੀ ਕੱਟਣੀ ਤੇਰੇ ਪਿੱਛੇ ਮੰਗ ਲਿਆ ਸਾਰਾ ਸ਼ਾਨ ਨੀ ਨਾ 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 ਹਾਰ ਬੜਾਈ ਮਾਰੀ ਦਿਲ ਸੁੜੀ ਉੱਤੇ ਬੰਦ ਰੱਖਿਆ ਮਨ ਹਾਰ ਵੇ ਉਹ ਮੈਂ ਤਾਂ ਕੁੜੀ ਤੇਰੀ ਲੱਗਣ ਲੱਗਾ ਹਾਰ ਬੜਾ ਮਾਰ ਕੇ ਉਹ ਦਿਲ ਸੁੜੀ ਉੱਤੇ ਬੰਦ ਰੱਖਿਆ ਮਨ ਹਾਰ ਵੇ ਉਹ ਮੈਂ ਤਾਂ ਕੁੜੀ ਤੇਰੀ ਲੱਗਣ ਲੱਗਾ ਯਾਰੀ ਸਾਡੀ ਕੈਮਨੀ ਇਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਤੋਂ ਇਸੇ ਮੁੰਡਿਆਂ ਤੋਂ ਖਾਈ ਜਾਵੇ ਖਾਰ ਕਿਉਂ ਜਿੰਨਾ ਜੇਬ ਵਿੱਚ ਤੇਰੇ ਉੱਤੇ ਵਾਰ ਦੂੰ ਦੇਸੀ ਦਾਰੂ ਵਾਲੀ ਬਾਈ ਫਿਰੇ ਬਾਹਰ ਤੋਂ ਵੇ ਮੈਂ ਕਰਦੀ ਆ ਡੈਂਸ ਤੂੰ ਕਿਤੇ ਨਾ ਚੈਂਸ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਹਿਲਾਵਾਂਗੇ ਤੂੰ ਕਿ ਮੇਰੇ ਪੈਰ ਤੂੰ ਕਿ ਆਊਟ ਨਾ ਕਰ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਸੋਹਣਿਆ ਕਿ ਤੂੰ ਪੜਨਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਜੇ ਮੇਰਾ ਮੈਂ ਆ ਗਈ ਹੈ ਪਸੰਦ ਸੋਹਣੀਏ ਅੱਖੀ ਆਏ ਰੰਗ ਸੋਹਣੀਏ ਐ ਮੇਰਾ ਤੂੰ ਸੰਗ ਸੋਹਣੀਏ ਦਿਲ ਮੇਰਾ ਮੰਗ ਸੋਹਣੀਏ ਹੋ ਜੇ ਕੁਝ ਕਮੀ ਤੂੰ ਮੁੰਡਾ ਮੇਰਾ ਕਹਿਰ ਨੀ ਨਾ 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 ਹੋ ਲੱਕੀ ਲਾ ਸਿੰਗ ਕਰੇ ਪੈਰ ਨੀ ਨਾ 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 ਜੇ ਪਤਾ ਲੱਗਾ ਮੇਰੇ ਡੈਡ ਨੂੰ ਵੇ ਬਚਦਾ ਨੀ ਤੂੰ ਮੈਂ ਦੱਸਾਂ ਤੈਨੂੰ ਨਾ ਰਾਤੀ ਕੰਧ ਟੱਪ ਕੇ ਤੂੰ ਆਈ ਮੰਨ ਵੇ ਨਾ ਰਾਤੀ ਕੰਧ ਟੱਪ ਕੇ ਤੂੰ ਆਈ ਮੰਨ ਵੇ ਓ ਮੇਰੀ ਮੰਮੀ ਨੂੰ ਪਸੰਦ ਨਹੀਂ ਓ ਤੂੰ ਵੇ ਤੇਰਾ ਗੋਰਾ ਮੂੰਹ ਮੈਂ ਦੱਸਾਂ ਤੈਨੂੰ ਮੈਂ ਤਾਂ ਵੀ ਤੈਨੂੰ ਪਿਆਰ ਕਰਦੀ ਚੰਨ ਵੇ ਮੈਂ ਤਾਂ ਵੀ ਤੈਨੂੰ ਪਿਆਰ ਕਰਦੀ ਚੰਨ ਵੇ
ਕਰੇ ਨਜ਼ਰਾਂ ਨਾਲ ਵਾਰ ਜਦੋਂ ਕਰਦੀ ਇਸ਼ਾਰੇ ਉਹਦੇ ਲੱਕ ਦੇ ਹਲਾਰਿਆਂ ਨੇ ਪੱਟ ਤੇ ਕਵਾਰੇ ਆਈ ਜੋਬਨ ਦੀ ਰੁੱਤ ਕੁੜੀ ਪਾਉਂਦੀ ਆ ਖਲਾਰੇ ਮੈਂ ਕਿਹਾ ਸਿਰਾ ਮਟਿਆਰੇ ਮੈਂ ਕਿਹਾ ਸਿਰਾ ਮਟਿਆਰੇ ਕਰੇ ਨਜ਼ਰਾਂ ਨਾਲ ਵਾਰ ਜਦੋਂ ਕਰਦੀ ਇਸ਼ਾਰੇ ਉਹਦੇ ਲੱਕ ਦੇ ਹਲਾਰਿਆਂ ਨੇ ਪੱਟ ਤੇ ਕਵਾਰੇ ਆਈ ਜੋਬਨ ਦੀ ਰੁੱਤ ਕੁੜੀ ਪਾਉਂਦੀ ਆ ਖਲਾਰੇ ਮੈਂ ਕਿਹਾ ਸਿਰਾ ਮਟਿਆਰੇ ਮੈਂ ਕਿਹਾ ਸਿਰਾ ਉਹ ਕਰ ਦਾਰੂ ਦੇ ਗਰਾਰੇ ਜਿਹਦੀ ਚੜਦੀ ਸਵੇਰ ਅੱਖ ਤੇਰੇ ਉੱਤੇ ਆਈ ਨਸ਼ਾ ਚੜਿਆ ਨੀ ਫੇਰ ਕਾਦੀ ਜ਼ਿੰਦਗੀ 'ਚ ਤੇਰੀ ਮੇਲ ਗੇਲ ਹੋ ਗਈ ਲੱਗੇ ਤੇਰੇ ਪਿਆਰ ਵਿੱਚ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਜੇਲ੍ਹ ਹੋ ਗਈ ਹੈ ਨੀ ਤੱਕੜੀ ਜੋ ਲੈਦਾ ਕਹਿੰਦਾ ਪਿਆਰ ਨਾ ਪਲਾ ਚੱਕ ਯਾਰਾਂ ਤੋਂ ਮਸ਼ੀਨ ਆਪੇ ਨੋਟ ਛਾਪ ਲੈ ਗੱਲ ਮੁੱਕਦੀ ਮਕਾਉਂਦੀ ਤੇਰੇ ਮੂਰੇ ਸਭ ਫੇਰ ਬਾਕੀ ਮੈਂ ਸੰਭਲੂ ਤੂੰ ਮੇਰਾ ਦਿਲ ਸਾਂਭ ਲੈ ਬੜਾ ਲੱਗਦਾ ਏ ਘੈਂਟ ਉਹਦੇ ਠੋਡੀ ਉੱਤੇ ਤਿਲ ਲੈਂਦੀ ਲਾਈਫ ਦਾ ਸਵਾਦ ਪੂਰਾ ਕਰਦੀ ਐ ਚੱਲ ਐਵੇਂ ਜਣੇ ਖਣੇ ਨੂੰ ਨਾ ਉਹ ਰੱਖਦੀ ਕਰੀਬ ਜੱਟੀ ਕਿਸੇ ਦੀ ਵੀ ਹੋ ਜੇ ਇੰਨਾ ਸਸਤਾ ਨਾ
ना गुजारा मैं तेरी हूँ दीवानी तू मेरा है दीवाना आवारा एक बादल तेरी हवा में उड़ने लगी हूँ तो जब से मिला है कुंवारी मैं तो सोनी है तू भी तो है कुंवारा चढ़ती जवानी मेरी लुट ले नजारा जो करूँ मैं तुझे तू समझ ले इशारा इश्क में तेरे आए मैं तो मर गई
कुंवारी है तो सोनी है ते मैं भी है कुंवारा चढ़ती जवानी हुणे लुट ले नजारा जे ना मैनू करती ने पुछना दोबारा पैरटियां पकाई नाले मेरे गाने गए नाल 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 मित्रा तो दूर अंगुरा तो आई तू लगदी है दूर अज तेरा नखरा तेरा की कसूर मैनू ही पसंद तू कर दी जरूर
ना जा ना जा ना जा ना जा ना जा नजरों से दूर अंबरा से आई मैं तो होके मजबूर आई हूँ पसंद मैं तुझे भी जरूर तेरी मेरी जोड़ी अब होगी मशहूर
हाय नी तेरी जुत्ती वा बई वा हाय नी तेरे नैन वा बई वा हाय नी तू किन्नी सोहनी है हाय नी तेरी भैन वा बई वा
हाय वे मेरी जुत्ती वा भई वा हाय वे मेरे नैन वा भई वा हाय वे मैं किन्नी सोहनी है हाय वे मेरी भैन वा भई वा
हाय नी तेरी गट्टी वा 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 फुल फरूटी वा 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 हाय नी तेरी चुन्नी शीशियां वाली तेरी बुट्टी वा 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 रेड कलर दे सूट तेरे बैन वा भई वा
हाय वे मेरी जुत्ती वा भई वा हाय वे मेरे नैन वा भई वा हाय वे मैं किन्नी सोहनी है हाय वे मेरी भैन वा भई वा
ਬੱਲੀਏ ਨੀ ਮੈਂ ਕਰਦਾ ਤਾਰੀਫ ਤੇਰੀ ਅੱਖ ਦੀ ਸਾਡੇ ਵਿਕਣੀ ਨੀ ਹੀਰਿਆਂ ਦੀ ਚੇਨ ਵੀ ਤੇਰੀ ਟੁੱਟੀ ਜੁੱਤੀ ਵਿਕ ਜੂਗੀ ਲੱਖ ਦੀ
ਇੰਨੀ ਮੇਰੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਖੁਸ਼ਬੂ ਹੈ ਮੁੰਡਿਆ ਵੀ ਤੂੰ ਕਰਦਾ ਤਾਰੀਫ ਮੇਰੀ ਅੱਖ ਦੀ ਤੇਰੀ ਵਿਕਣੀ ਨੀ ਹੀਰਿਆਂ ਦੀ ਚੇਨ ਵੀ ਮੇਰੀ ਟੁੱਟੀ ਜੁੱਤੀ ਵਿਕ ਜੂਗੀ ਲੱਖ ਦੀ ਤੇਰੇ ਯਾਰ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਪਾਵੀ ਕਹਿਣ ਵਾ ਬਈ ਵਾ
ਹਾਏ ਨੀ ਤੇਰੀ ਜੁੱਤੀ ਵਾ ਬਈ ਵਾ ਹਾਏ ਨੀ ਤੇਰੇ ਨੈਣ ਵਾ ਬਈ ਵਾ ਹਾਏ ਨੀ ਤੂੰ ਕਿੰਨੀ ਸੋਹਣੀ ਐ ਹਾਏ ਨੀ ਤੇਰੀ ਭੈਣ ਵਾ ਬਈ ਵਾ
ਵੇ ਤੂੰ ਲੌਂਗ ਵੇ ਮੈਂ ਲਾਚੀ ਤੇਰੇ ਪਿੱਛੇ ਆ ਗਵਾਚੀ ਵੇ ਤੂੰ ਲੌਂਗ ਵੇ ਮੈਂ ਲਾਚੀ ਤੇਰੇ ਪਿੱਛੇ ਆ ਗਵਾਚੀ ਤੇਰੇ ਇਸ਼ਕ ਨੇ ਮਾਰੀ ਕੁੜੀ ਕੱਚ ਦੀ ਕਵਾਰੀ ਤੇਰੇ ਇਸ਼ਕ ਨੇ ਮਾਰੀ ਕੁੜੀ ਕੱਚ ਦੀ ਕਵਾਰੀ ਵੇ ਮੈਂ ਚੰਬੇ ਦੇ ਪਹਾੜਾਂ ਵਾਲੀ ਸ਼ਾਮ ਵੇ ਮੁੰਡਿਆ ਸੰਦਲੀ ਸੰਦਲੀ ਨੈਣਾ ਵਿੱਚ ਤੇਰਾ ਨਾਮ ਵੇ ਮੁੰਡਿਆ ਸੰਦਲੀ ਸੰਦਲੀ ਨੈਣਾ ਵਿੱਚ ਤੇਰਾ ਨਾਮ ਵੇ ਮੁੰਡਿਆ ਸੰਦਲੀ ਸੰਦਲੀ ਨੈਣਾ ਵਿੱਚ ਤੇਰਾ ਨਾਮ ਵੇ ਮੁੰਡਿਆ
In the morning चाय के साथ मैं फोटो तेरी देखूं 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 ड्राइव करते समय तेरे बारे में मैं सोचूं मेरे दिल और दिमाग में वस्तु 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 नाम तेरा ले दे कोई तो मैं फ्लैश कर दूं
This is Subah ki Pyar. How are you guys doing this morning? Nadia Ghani. Let me see. We've got Dermanti Singh. I've also got here on the live this morning. Listen, listen, listen. listen, before we get to anything else, all right, it is Monday, and I want to see you guys tune in. You got to shout out a friend. You got to tell somebody, how they're doing today. Wish them all the best for the week. And that's us from us here, too. We want to wish you and yours all the best for the week. It's already the 7th day of February. We've got Valentine's, Republic Day celebrations, so many things happening in February. What is happening in your February? Let us know. Something great, something you've been waiting for, a special moment, whatever it is, share it with us. Also, good morning to Anna Gordon and all the people joining us. Remember to like, react, tag, shout people out, and share this live. I'm Surida. With me is Joshua Van Slightman and Selector Alex, bringing you all the great mixes. Right about now, we're playing you some of the mixes, some of the hottest mixes, because it's all about that Bollywood's hits list. So do enjoy, guys, and stay with us. When we come back, we've got a tribute, a very special tribute to the legend Lata Mangeshkar ji, who the world has lost a great one. There is no amount of words to express the tragic loss that she is no more at the age of 92. The Nightingale of India. We will have a special tribute for her at 10 hours 20, so be sure to join us. But right now, let's continue with the hits list.
In the morning चाय के साथ मैं फोटो तेरी देखूं ड्राइव करते समय तेरे बारे में मैं सोचूं मेरे दिल और दिमाग में वस्तु नाम तेरा लेके कोई तो ब्लश कर दूं मैं हूँ तेरा दीवाना तूने मुझे नहीं पहचाना बेशक तू कॉलेज की टॉपर मैं आवारा हूँ का लीडर बातों को बयां कर दो ना ओ बेबी प्लीज तुम मेरे सपनों में आती हो मुझे तुम हंस के दिखाती हो और फिर गुम हो जाती हो मुझे तुम अच्छी लगती हो दिल की बड़ी सच्ची लगती हो मैं तुमसे प्यार करता हूँ क्या तुम भी प्यार करती हो मुझे तुम अच्छी लगती हो दिल की बड़ी सच्ची लगती हो मैं तुमसे प्यार करता हूँ क्या तुम भी प्यार करती हो
आँखों का दिल तेरा ये तेरा थंडर सा ठुमका अब नखरा ना कर तू बिजली बन के बे तू फ्लोर पे आ गिर मेरी रानी रानी मेरी रानी नाच नाच मेरी रानी रानी मेरी रानी नाच नाच मेरी रानी रानी मेरी रानी नाच नाच मेरी रानी रानी नाच मेरी रानी रानी मेरी रानी नाच नाच मेरी रानी रानी मेरी रानी नाच नाच मेरी रानी रानी मेरी रानी नाच नाच मेरी रानी रानी पड़ गया हूँ मुश्किल में दिल मेरा तड़पावे छोड़ के दुनिया सारी पीछे तेरे आवे दिल धड़काना भूल ही जाते नींद वींद अब मुझे ना आते हो रहा क्या समझ ना पाते हो सजनी सोचे तू क्या इतना पास मेरे आजा दुनिया से डरना ना बारिश बन के बे तू फ्लोर पे आ गिर मेरी रानी रानी मेरी रानी नाच नाच मेरी रानी रानी मेरी रानी नाच नाच मेरी रानी रानी मेरी रानी नाच नाच मेरी रानी रानी नाच मेरी रानी रानी मेरी रानी नाच नाच मेरी रानी रानी मेरी रानी नाच नाच मेरी रानी रानी मेरी रानी नाच नाच मेरी रानी रानी होके नी तैयार किते चली कर तू बाहर तेनू की दा इंतजार बेबी
Stay on top of the news with Kaieteur Radio's main newscast, Monday to Saturday at 7 a.m., 12 p.m. and 7 p.m. You can join us Sunday too for the Weekend Review at 10 a.m. Remember to stream us online at www.kaieteurnewsonline.com or the MyTuner app, Radio Garden app, and you can also join us on Facebook at Kaieteur Radio. And remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel.
This is the news on top of the hour.
Live from our studio in Georgetown.
Kaieteur Radio, 99.1 FM.
With your news in capsule, my name is Joshua Van Slykeman. Shadow Minister of Health, Dr. Karen Cummins, in her budget debate presentation last Thursday, asked the government to provide evidence that justified the selection of the proposed sites for the 6 new regional hospitals. It is said it will be funded this year. In Budget 2022, the health sector was allocated $73.2 billion, of which a total of $12.4 billion has been budgeted for the design and construction of a state-of-the-art pediatric and maternal hospital, upgrading of the West Demerara and Bartico regional hospitals, and the construction of 6 modern regional hospitals at Anna Regina, Tushin, Diamond, Enmore, Bath, and Number 75 Village Quarantine. Dr. Cummins raised questions as to the selection of the sites where these facilities will be at and said that these regional hospitals must be built in areas that can facilitate access to care and impose a minimum geographical hardship for the administration for least number of persons. The opposition MP noted that her party believes that the proposed location of the hospitals is being done based on voter population. And opposition member of parliament and Shadow Oil and Gas Minister David Patterson noted that among the several motions that he has in store to table in the National Assembly is a motion calling for full coverage insurance, and that this is part of its efforts to secure full coverage insurance for Guyana before an oil disaster strike. He noted that since 2015, the parent company of EEPGL has steered clear of being tied to full coverage insurance for its Stabroek Block projects, which are certain to deliver multi-billion-dollar profits on an annual basis. Instead, it has placed only its subsidiary, EEPGL, on the hook if such an eventuality occurs offshore.
And that's the news of the moment. Remember to get the full details of these stories, pick up a copy of the Kaieteur News. And don't forget, you can catch us on the MyTuner app as well as the Radio Garden app. You can also keep up to date by liking our Facebook page at Kaieteur Radio and subscribing to our YouTube channel, Kaieteur Radio Livestream. Oh, also catch our stream at www.kaieteurnewsonline.com/radio.
Nothing in life is free, but the My Digicel app is. You don't need to be on a data plan to use the app. You can conveniently chat with Ruby or an agent for help. Check your account balance, activate a Prime bundle, or gift it to a friend. Send credit. Check the Georgetown and Burpees Bridge schedules. Activate a roaming plan. Play Shake to Win for cool prizes. So don't worry about a data plan, buddy. Download the My Digicel app from the Google Play Store or the Apple App Store today. Digicel, better together.
सोचा है ये कि तुम्हें रास्ता भुलाए.
It is the second and final stretch of Subah Pyar. It is a beautiful Monday. Why are you in black?
Because I love black. Have you never noticed this?
Well, you should have wore black yesterday.
Why?
Because you like black.
I actually was going to wear black yesterday, and then I put on 2 blacks, and I'm like, I don't like it. I put on a pink instead.
Swami would have sent you through the door.
Why? Because I'm wearing black?
You're wearing black. It's not morning. We're celebrating,
That's
Surida.
why I decided to take it off.
Okay. You look good yesterday, by the way.
Thank you very much.
You did a good presentation.
Thank you very much.
Very good MCN.
Thank you.
And also, maybe when the check comes, you'll give me something for me to give you compliments.
What is this?
Right.
Hey, congratulations to the 2021 graduating class over there at Saraswati Vidyaniketan High School. It was so nice.
It was nice. I looked at piece of it.
Yeah, the entire program was so smooth, and graduations in general are such a special time. I think.
I like my girl message.
Honorable Minister Sonia Parag.
I like her message.
Yes,
I like her
love her
outfit.
message.
I like
yes.
her. I like her outfit.
Listen, I gotta give a special good morning to Minister Sonia Parag. What I absolutely love about her is her simplicity in dressing.
Yeah.
It is one of the things I absolutely love about her. At any point in time, she is always well clad. From her bags to her shoes to her hairstyle to her jewelry, she's never too much. And I don't know where she finds these really simplistic outfits from, but I absolutely love it. So a special good morning to Minister Sonia Parag.
My girl got style.
She does?
Yeah.
Is that if she has a stylist or she styles herself? Either way, she is just
She's
always
just
glowing, and I always
glowing.
like her.
I like her
always
shoes.
like her. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
She got good shoes.
You actually looked at the woman's shoes?
When I'm interested in you, I look for you from head to toe. And I'm like, oh my goodness, cameraman, would you get a whole shot?
I know, right?
Oh my
I'm trying to see her shoe.
God, please, cameraman.
Yes.
And I'm like, okay, good. He heard me. And there you go. He did it. I don't know if it was a he or a she, but they did it.
It was a he.
But it was a good ceremony.
It was.
I looked at a piece of it. So yesterday I think I can safely say the entire world went into a state of shock.
Yes.
On the passing of a legend.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna feature her just about 10 hours 20 this morning. We'll play some of her songs.
Yes.
We saw our guy paying his last respect to her yesterday.
Shah Rukh Khan.
All
of the stars, many of the people. Wow. The procession, the attendance, the turnout. I mean, Lata Ji was like.
Lata Ji was
Lata
the
Ji. It of India. She was the nightingale of India. She has sung in thousands of songs in so many different languages. She's been across the world in performance. By the way, in 1980, she would have visited Guyana.
Yes. I saw Minister Prasad sharing
I've got to give a joke about that. Do you want me to say it now or when we come back at 10 hours 20?
When we come back at 10 hours 20.
Good. I'll give you guys a joke.
What was very sad?
What?
I didn't see Priyanka.
Oh, she's in America.
She could have posted something.
Maybe she did. Did you check her page?
I did.
The time difference. She'll post it later today.
So she realized now that she's dead.
Stop it! Maybe she didn't have access to her phone.
Why?
And why am I picking up for her? I don't know.
Exactly. Kareena Kapoor posted.
Many of the persons posted.
Shah Rukh Khan posted.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't seen anything from so what's the name of this person? Oh my god, we talk about him all the time here. His name was out of my head.
Akshay.
I haven't seen anything from him.
He was just busy with Priyanka.
Why?
They're under the sea diving. They're looking for corals.
Can I do this?
What? Stop it.
Akshay posted, by the way.
Yes, he did.
But Priyanka didn't.
I'm sure she did.
Let's check right now.
That's what I'm doing right now.
The phone is updated, and every time I need to put my fingerprint, it's so annoying. Priyanka YA.
Actually, no, she hasn't posted anything.
Priyanka Chopra.
She just has her makeup line or something.
She has nothing on Facebook.
She has nothing on Instagram either. Okay, let's just stop now.
Let's see Twitter. Priyanka PR. No, she has nothing here either.
No.
All right.
So she needs to talk to her PR people and the persons controlling her social media.
I'm in love with Shah Rukh Khan's manager, by the way.
Oh, yes?
I think she's cute.
I thought it was Gauri at first. I didn't realize it was his manager.
Gauri's good looking too. Well, of course, if she got a man and got money, she got to be looking good.
Gauri's an interior designer, so by default, she's always into looking good.
If you have a man with money, you're not looking good, there's something wrong with you.
Okay.
I can tell why you're looking good.
Oh. I look good because I want to look good.
We come back at just about 10 hours 20, and of course, we pay tribute to, what do we call her?
Our legend.
Our
legend.
All right, let's enjoy some music.
सोचा है ये कि तुम्हें रास्ता भुलाए, सोनी जगह पे कोई छेड़े डराए। सोचा है ये कि तुम्हें रास्ता भुलाए, सोनी जगह पे कोई छेड़े डराए।
अरे ना 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 रे ना ना ये ना कहना, अरे नशे में आना ना होश गंवाना ना मुझको सताना ना जाने तू मुझे अब
कह दूं तुम्हें या चुप रहूं, दिल में मेरे आज क्या है।
होते 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 प्यार होता है हो ये लड़का हाय अल्लाह कैसा है दीवाना कितना मुश्किल है तौबा इसको समझाना कि धीरे धीरे दिल बेकरार होता है होते 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 प्यार होता है हमने तो इतना देखा हमने तो इतना सीखा दिल का सौदा होता है सौदा जिंदगी का हमने तो इतना देखा हमने तो इतना सीखा दिल का सौदा होता है सौदा जिंदगी का मिलते ही कैसे कोई होता है दीवाना कितना मुश्किल है तौबा इसको समझाना कि धीरे धीरे दिल बेकरार होता है होते 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 प्यार होता है हाँ ये लड़का हाय अल्लाह कैसा है दीवाना कितना मुश्किल है तौबा इसको समझाना
वो पहली बार जब हम मिले हाथों में हाथ जब हम चले हो गया ये दिल दीवाना होता है प्यार क्या हमने जाना
तेरी सूरत ना हो जिसमें वो शीशा तोड़ देंगे हम तेरी सूरत ना हो जिसमें वो शीशा तोड़ देंगे हम अगर तुम मिल जाओ जमाना छोड़ देंगे हम तुम्हें पाकर जमाने भर से रिश्ता तोड़ देंगे हम अगर तुम मिल जाओ जमाना छोड़ देंगे हम
कहता है पल पल तुमसे हो के दिल ये दीवाना कहता है पल पल तुमसे हो के दिल ये दीवाना एक पल भी जाने जाना मुझसे दूर नहीं जाना प्यार किया तो निभाना प्यार किया तो निभाना
बिन तेरे कोई आस भी ना रही इतना तरसे के प्यास भी ना रही बिन तेरे कोई आस भी ना रही इतना तरसे के प्यास भी ना रही
लड़खड़ाए कदम चले आए तू ना आया तो हम चले आए तेरे दर पर सनम चले आए तू ना आया तो हम चले आए तुझे देखा तो ये जाना सनम प्यार होता है दीवाना सनम अब यहाँ से कहाँ जाए हम तेरी बाहों में मर जाए हम
तन्हा तन्हा यहाँ पे जीना ये कोई बात है कोई साथ नहीं तेरा यहाँ तो ये कोई बात है
किसी को प्यार दे दे किसी का प्यार ले ले इस सारे जमाने में यही प्यारी बात है दिल दे दिया है जहाँ तुम्हें देंगे दगा नहीं करेंगे सनम दिल दे दिया है जहाँ तुम्हें देंगे दगा नहीं करेंगे सनम रब दी कसम यारा रब दी कसम रब दी कसम यारा रब दी कसम
हमको हमें से चुरा लो दिल में कहीं तुम छुपा लो हम अकेले खो न जाए दूर तुमसे हो न जाए पास आओ गले से लगा लो
दिल को तुमसे प्यार हुआ पहली बार हुआ तुमसे प्यार हुआ मैं भी आशिक यार हुआ पहली बार हुआ तुमसे प्यार हुआ
So time check for you, it is 10 hours 20 in Guyana, right across that Eastern Caribbean. And of course, we promise you that this time we are going to focus on the legend. Like I've mentioned, earlier today, the whole world entered a state of shock. Yesterday, I got up to the sad news and I could not move from my bed.
I was up actually at the time. I was up. It was around 1 o'clock in the morning, around 12:30 in the morning when I saw it, and I was up and I was like, "Oh my goodness, we've been talking about her almost every day, hoping that she recovers and recuperates well, and then only to hear this." It's very, very shocking.
It is. And I quickly went to Kaieteur Radio's Facebook page to post something, but Raj beat me to the punch.
He did. He posted
before.
Oh, it's a very important person. Indians of course feel very connected to her because she's from India. She's a nightingale of India. She is, the legend. The voice, her work, her everything is unmatched.
It's unmatched. I think India is on a day of mourning today. Yesterday and today is going to be international day. A day of mourning for them. So when Raj comes in, he's going to update me. So what is happening? Yesterday, surprisingly, I was able to catch a glimpse of the funeral. So thanks to India today. I've got to look at that. And every social media. Every social media feed, everything on social media was all about Lata G yesterday. And so at this time, I think it's very fitting for us to remember her music and play you some. She've got a lot. And by the way, on previous programs of Pyar, I always wanted to reach out to Lata, but she'll never respond to me. But her managers never read my messages.
Speaking of that was actually the joke I had to share with you. Now, I don't know. I don't know if this is true or if it's a joke my father is making. But yesterday when we were all, talking about Lata G and her passing, right? So my father said that back in the days, his father, right, loved the Lata Mangeshkar so much, right? And that he loved her voice so much and everything that he wrote a letter to her asking to marry her. This was before he was married, right? Loved Lata so much and wrote a letter asking to marry her. I don't know if I don't think he ever got a response. He never married.
Lata was from Guyana.
And my father said Lata Mangeshkar could have been my grandmother. Right?
That's funny.
Yes.
He beat me to the punch. I had promised in previous program to write her. I know her. She would read the message. Of course, the managers would. But I did. But the managers never responded to. Maybe I should send my sympathy to them. I'll do that now. Yes, I'll do that now.
Yes. So that was a joke I had to share with you. But all jokes aside, guys, I just quickly want to share a bit of a bio with you on Lata Mangeshkar. She was born on September 28th, 1929. My father's birthday is the 29th. So, maybe that's why he feels so connected to her as well.
That could have been his mother.
You never know. And she was born in the city of Indore in what is now known as the state of Madhya Pradesh. She was the oldest of 5 children born to Shudhamati Mangeshkar and her husband Pandit Deenanath Mangeshkar, a well-known classical musician active in the Marathi language theatre. Her sisters Meena, Asha and Usha and her brother Hridanath, all of whom survive her, are also musicians. Now, of course, Lata G and her lineage, her music and her work from since all the way across the 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s, decades of music and talent. She would have been recognized by the Indian government on so many occasions.
Yes.
And she would have received the several Padma Bhushan's award, which the Padma Awards are basically the highest civilians award in India. And she would have received the Padma Vibhushan and the Padma Bhushan. And she's also a Bharat Ratna. The Bharat Ratna is the highest Civilian Award of the Republic of India. And she was a recipient of this. Several other persons were, like Sachin Tendulkar and many other persons, but she also received this award amongst so many countless Filmfare awards and other civilian awards and awards of achievements and acknowledgement. And she would have received a lot of those. So Lata Mangeshkar continues, even though her presence may no longer be here with us. We have decades of her music, of her talent, of her voice that will remain with us, for years to come. Just as the same way that we still listen to Muhammad Rafi and Kishore Kumar, and their music still lives on. And to this day, I know Lata Mangeshkar will also leave this legacy with us. And this will remain for decades more to come. Our children and everything, and it will keep on going like that. We have truly lost a great one. All across the world, we are feeling this pain. But as we spoke about the law of permanence and impermanence, we know that, this day will come.
Will come, indeed.
So, she has left a legacy that will be unmatched, of that I'm sure. So even though she's no more, her legacy lives on. We pay tribute to her today here on Subah Pyar. We do hope that you enjoy the next few minutes of some of her greatest music selections. Enjoy.
मेरे प्यार की उम्र हो इतनी सनम मेरे प्यार की उम्र हो इतनी सनम तेरे नाम से शुरू तेरे नाम पे खत्म मेरे प्यार की उम्र हो इतनी सनम
मेरे प्यार की उम्र हो इतनी सनम तेरे नाम से शुरू तेरे नाम पे खत्म
तेरी खुशी से है खुशी तेरे गम से है गम
देखा एक ख्वाब तो ये सिलसिले हुए दूर तक निगाह में है गुल खिले हुए देखा एक ख्वाब तो ये सिलसिले हुए दूर तक निगाह में है गुल खिले हुए देखा एक ख्वाब तो ये सिलसिले हुए दूर तक निगाह में है गुल खिले हुए
जो वादा किया वो निभाना पड़ेगा रोके ज़माना चाहे रोके खुदाई तुमको आना पड़ेगा जो वादा किया वो निभाना पड़ेगा अपने प्यार के सपने चलते 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 यूं ही कोई मिल गया था यूं ही कोई मिल गया था सरे राह चलते चलते सरे राह चलते चलते आजा रे ओ मेरे दिल पर आजा दिल की प्यास बुझा जा रे आजा रे ओ मेरे दिल पर आजा दिल की प्यास बुझा जा रे
आजा रे ओ मेरे दिल बर आजा दिल की प्यास बुझा जा रे
ओ आजा रे
ओ नूरी नूरी
मेरे हाथों में नाना चूड़ियां है थोड़ा ठहरो सजन मजबूरियां है मेरे हाथों में नाना चूड़ियां है थोड़ा ठहरो सजन मजबूरियां है मिलन होगा अभी एक रात की दूरियां है मेरे हाथों में नाना चूड़ियां है थोड़ा ठहरो सजन मजबूरियां है
मेहंदी लगा के रखना डोली सजा के रखना मेहंदी लगा के रखना डोली सजा के रखना लेने तुझे ओ गोरी आएंगे तेरे सजना मेहंदी लगा के रखना डोली सजा के रखना ओहो ओहो
And just about 34 minutes after that 10 o'clock hour, that was our tribute to the late Lata G this morning here on SKP. Of course, you know, we're fans of her here at Sabaki PR.
We're big fans.
We're big fans of her.
Yeah.
We really like her music. Anytime her music comes on, we just gotta take the backstage.
Yes, and I'm absolutely loving the reactions coming from the persons who are tuned to us here right now. You know, I know that it's a very sad, hard time for us to digest the loss of someone that we'll never get to hear again. As a matter of fact, we've got the last recorded audio of Lata G.
Yeah.
We've got it here in our possession, so we may play it for you later on in the show. But I also want to say, we hope that her soul, she gains moksha. So for Hindus, in Hinduism, we do not say rest in peace or sleep in peace, right?
Yes.
And there's a reason why we don't do that, because in Hinduism, you're not usually laid to rest. You're cremated,
yes.
right? So what we say in Hinduism, when someone passes on, we say Om Sadgati. Right? Or we say Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Om Shanti, which means that in Hinduism, we believe in reincarnation. So when we say Om Sadgati, we are telling you that we hope that your soul gets moksha, as in it gets liberation. It's liberated from this body. So the next body who gets the soul, the Atma, you know, it's reincarnated, and you know, we hope that, you know, it all goes well. So I'm seeing a lot of persons here saying rest in peace, but for us, knowing better, it's Om Sadgati, because she was cremated.
Okay.
Right? So yeah, so we are teaching you one there for today. So it is really sad. I don't want to end the session, but of course we hope that you've enjoyed it, and we now have to go to some bills. We've got to pay some bills, so stay here with us.
Shop now, Tangdom Late to check out Venus Footwear at 110 Regent Street, Lazytown, Georgetown. At Venus Footwear, making you look good and you walking in style is your number one priority. They want you to look your absolute best. So check them out today and walk in style.
And if you own a business but the paperwork is becoming an issue, contact Kaieteur Books Inc. and worry no more. From copy paper needs to customization to fit your special brand, we provide durable exercise, composition, and leisure books. Support local and shop at Kaieteur Books Inc., located at 24 Saffron Street, Charlestown, or contact us on 226-8177.
It is 99.1 and 99.5 FM. It is Subah Kaieteur. It is your morning's love. It is a recipe for happiness. My name is Joshua Van Slykeman. By myself, I've got the beautiful Surida Grady, dressed in black today with her red jeans, stripy jeans. And of course, Money Man, Lover Boy 101.
Reality show.
Select Alex. We come back at 10 hours 45. It's going to be time for your movie of the day. And then after that, we got to make way out of studio here this morning. And this your Monday edition of Subah Kaieteur. Stay with us.
नशे दिया कुड़ियां ये मुंडी गली दे गुंडे नशे दिया कुड़ियां गली दे गुंडे
मेहंदी लगा के रखना डोली सजा के रखना मेहंदी लगा के रखना डोली सजा के रखना लेने तुझे ओ गोरी आएंगे तेरे सजना
मेहंदी लगा के रखना डोली सजा के रखना ओहो ओहो
सेहरा सजा के रखना चेहरा छुपा के रखना सेहरा सजा के रखना चेहरा छुपा के रखना ये दिल की बात अपने दिल में दबा के रखना सेहरा सजा के रखना चेहरा छुपा के रखना
मेहंदी लगा के रखना डोली सजा के रखना
सुभान अल्लाह 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 सुभान अल्लाह
आँखों में तेरी अजब सी अदाएं हैं दिल को बना दे जो पतंग सांसें तेरी वो हवाएं हैं कैसे मुझे तुम मिल गई किस्मत पे आए यकीन उतर आए जीवन में जैसे चांद उतरता है कभी हौले हौले धीरे से
पूरे मन में तू तो बावरा है तू ही जाने तू क्या सोचता है तू ही जाने तू क्या सोचता है बावरे क्यों दिखा है सपने तू सोते जागते जो बरसे सपने बूंद बूंद नैनों को मूंद मूंद कैसे मैं चलूं देख ना सकूं अनजाने रास्ते गूंजा सा है कोई एक तारा गूंजा सा है कोई एक तारा नी में बोले कोई एक तारा गूंजा सा है कोई एक तारा
नैनों की चाल है मखमली हाल है मीठी पलकों से बदले समा नैना शर्माए जो आंखें भर आए जो थम के रुक जाए दोनों जहां रखी रहमत है तेरी निगाहें जिसमें बसती है उसकी दुआएं
दुनिया से जुदा कर दे यूं बस तू मुझको फना कर दे मेरा हाल तू मेरी चाल तू बस कर दे आशिकाना तेरे वास्ते मेरा इश्क सूफियाना मेरा इश्क सूफियाना मेरा इश्क सूफियाना मशहूर करना कभी तू मुझे नजरों से दूर किथे चलिए तू किथे चलिए तू किथे चलिए जानदा है दिल ये तो जान दिया तू तेरे बिना मैं न रहूं मेरे बिना तू किथे चलिए तू किथे चलिए तू किथे चलिए काटू कैसे राता हो सावरे जिया नहीं जाता सुन बावरे के रातां लंबे आ रे कटे तेरे संगे आ रे के रातां लंबे आ रे कटे तेरे संगे आ रे
चम 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 अंबरां दे तारे कहंदे ने सजना तू ही चन मेरे इस दिल दा मन लवे सजना तेरे बिना मेरा होवे ना गुजारा छड़ के ना जावी मैनू तू ही है सहारा
काटू कैसे राता हो सावरे जिया नहीं जाता सुन बावरे के रातां लंबे आ रे कटे तेरे संगे आ रे के रातां लंबे आ रे कटे तेरे संगे आ रे
जिथे जावे तू ओथे जावे दिल दस की मैं करूं जो तू रुस जानिए दिल ये टूट जानिए तेरे संग संग राह सारी कट जानिए जो तू रुस जानिए दिल ये टूट जानिए तेरे संग संग राह सारी कट जानिए मैं ता तेरे नाल रहना मान इन्ना मेरा कहना मेरी अखियों से होना कदी दूर ना तेरे बिन नहीं लगदा दिल.
And it's that time for us to bring to you your movie of the day. Now we particularly chose this one because Lata Ji sang in this one, and I know that this movie is one that's a favorite to many of you as well. This movie was released in the millennium, in the start of the millennium. It was released on October 27th to the year 2000. Stars Amitabh Bachchan, Shah Rukh Khan, Aishwarya Rai, several other stars like Uday Chopra, Shamita Shetty, Jugal Hansraj, Jimmy Shergill, and Preeti Jhangiani. And the name of the film that we're talking about today is Mohabbateen. And so Mohabbateen, the movie is all about, it's Narayan. He's a strict principal, and that is in this case was our guy Amitabh Bachchan.
He was the person I was trying to.
He was a professor.
Yes.
So he was a strict principal of Gurukul. So in India, Gurukul is known as school.
School, yes.
Right? And who does not believe in love and forbids his students from following their hearts. However, things take a turn when a music teacher challenges his authority. and not just challenges his authority, but a lot of people, fell in love. And, we come to find out that he challenged him because he was actually in love with his daughter.
Okay.
And she committed suicide out of fear that, she will not be able to love because her father is not going to be okay with it, right? So the movie sends a very wonderful message, and especially these days too, with, suicide being so prevalent in our community. We're hoping that you guys can look at this movie and look at other movies and read other contents relating to it, so we can understand, suicide and depression and why it's important that we must stay alive, why it's important that we live. All right. So enjoy this one, Mohabbateen. Aake Kuli and several other songs from this film was sung by Lata Ji. So enjoy.
दीदार उनका होता है, कैसे कहूँ मैं ओ यारा ये प्यार कैसे होता है। आंखें खुली हो या हो बंद, दीदार उनका होता है। आंखें खुली हो या हो बंद, दीदार उनका होता है। कैसे कहूँ मैं ओ यारा ये प्यार कैसे होता है। खुली हो या हो बंद, दीदार उनका होता है। कैसे कहूँ मैं ओ यारा ये प्यार कैसे होता है। चलते चलते यूं ही रुक जाता हूँ मैं, कहते कहते ही चुप हो जाता हूँ मैं क्या यही प्यार है क्या यही प्यार है
हाँ यही प्यार है हाँ यही प्यार है
चलते चलते यूं ही रुक जाता हूँ मैं बैठे बैठे कहीं खो जाता हूँ मैं कहते कहते ही चुप हो जाता हूँ मैं क्या यही प्यार है क्या यही प्यार है
हाँ यही प्यार है हाँ यही प्यार है पैरों में बंधन है पैरों में बंधन है पायल ने मचाया शोर पैरों में बंधन है पायल ने मचाया शोर सब दरवाजे कर लो बंद सब दरवाजे कर लो बंद देखो आए आए चोर पैरों में बंधन है
तोड़ दे सारे बंधन तू तोड़ दे सारे बंधन तू मचने दे पायल का शोर तोड़ दे सारे बंधन तू मचने दे पायल का शोर दिल के सब दरवाजे खोल दिल के सब दरवाजे खोल देखो आए आए चोर
पैरों में बंधन है
Why worry about Lataji when we have another grand voice?
Thank you so much. Guys, this is where we got to pull the curtains down and yet another great program. Despite the fact that we all sat this morning, we still found time to smile. We still find that time to smile, all right? So right in the gradient, I want you to do the honors by taking us out this morning. All I want to say to you guys is stay safe and remember COVID is real.
COVID is real, yes. And I hope that you guys are having a great day, a great start to your week. It's already the 7th of February. Whatever you do, ensure that you're staying positive at all times. And remember, guys, do not be held up by those things that we know are not permanent. All right, I know it's okay to feel hurt, feel the pain, but life has to go on. I know of many persons who would have lost parents at a young age and so on. And I've got a particular friend, and I want to make reference to him this morning that he would have lost his mom since he was a kid, like maybe 4 or 5 years old. He's about 20 something years today, and he goes to therapy still because he hasn't gotten over the loss of his mom. Right? So, I mean, of course, everyone deals and handles pain and depression differently, but I just want to tell you guys that, understand that, yes, you must feel the pain, but please don't allow certain things to hold you back in life. Ensure that you're moving forward. All right? So that's the quick message I want to leave with you guys here this morning. Things have to happen. Life has to happen. Just know how to digest and accept, learn the lesson, and move on, or take whatever message away from it and move on, and use your pain sometimes to become your strength. All right, use your pain and make that your strength. I'm Surida. We With me is Joshua Van Slytman and Select Alex. Always a pleasure being here, keeping your company this and every Friday from 9 to 11 a.m. here on Your Morning's Love, your recipe for happiness. Have a great day, everyone. Stay safe, and we'll talk again tomorrow, God's willing. Bye-bye.
चाकुड़िए जो कर ले पूरा बदन तेरा रंग दिया
ओए मुंडिया वादा रहा सूली पे चूना तुझे टंग दिया
मैं सूली पे चढ़ जावा तू बोल अभी मर जावा
मैं तुझसे अगर डर जावा वो दिल नाम तेरे कर जावा
याद रखना मेरा कहना ये दिल एक दिन मिल जाने हैं हम तेरे दीवाने हैं हम आशिक मस्ताने हैं दुनिया में कितनी है नफरतें फिर भी दिलों में है चाहतें दुनिया में कितनी है नफरतें फिर भी दिलों में है चाहतें मर भी जाएं प्यार वाले मिट भी जाएं यार वाले जिंदा रहती हैं उनकी मोहब्बतें जिंदा रहती हैं उनकी मोहब्बतें
the Guyana Babu, and you are tuned in to Kaieteur Radio 99.5 FM in Berbice and 99.1 FM in Demerara and Essequibo.
This is the news on top of the hour.
Live from our studio in Georgetown.
Kaieteur Radio 99.1 FM.
With your news in capsule, my name is Joshua Van Slytman. Shadow Minister of Health, Dr. Karen Cummins, in her budget debate presentation last Thursday, asked the government to provide evidence that justified the selection of the proposed sites for the 6 new regional hospitals. It is said it will be funded this year. In Budget 2022, the health sector was allocated $73.2 billion, of which a total of $12.4 billion has been budgeted for the design and construction of a state-of-the-art pediatric and maternal hospital, upgrading of the West Demerara and Bartico regional hospitals, and the construction of 6 modern regional hospitals at Anna Regina, Tushin, Diamond, Enmore, Bath, and Number 75 Village Quarantine. Dr. Cummins raised questions as to the selection of the sites where these facilities will be at and said that these regional hospitals must be built in areas that can facilitate access to care and impose minimum geographical hardship for the administration for least number of persons. The opposition MP noted that her party believes that the proposed location of the hospitals is being done based on voter population. And opposition member of parliament and shadow oil and gas minister David Patterson noted that among the several motions that he has in store to table in the National Assembly is a motion calling for full coverage insurance, and that this is part of its efforts to secure full coverage insurance for Guyana before an oil disaster strike. He noted that since 2015, the parent company of EEPGL has steered clear of being tied to full coverage insurance for its Stabroek Block projects, which are certain to deliver multi-billion-dollar profits on an annual basis. Instead, it has placed only its subsidiary, EEPGL, on the hook if such an eventuality occurs offshore.
And that's the news of the moment. Remember to get the full details of these stories, pick up a copy of the Kaieteur News. And don't forget, you can catch us on the MyTuner app as well as the Radio Garden app. You can also keep up to date by liking our Facebook page at Kaieteur Radio and subscribing to our YouTube channel, Kaieteur Radio Livestream. Oh, also catch our stream at www.kaieteurnewsonline.com/radio.
Diana, join me on the Glenn Lal Show every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 7:20 p.m. and a rebroadcast at 11 a.m. The Glenn Lal Show only on Kaieteur Radio 99.1 and 99.5 FM.
It is 11 hours 3 in Guyana and right across the Eastern Caribbean. That is time for a rebroadcast of the Glenn Lal Show, encouraging you to join us this evening at 19 hours 20 for the Monday edition.
Your wealth, our wealth, our resources have no race, no religion, or no politics. You hear me clear? That's a topic I'll be speaking on tonight, brothers and sisters. I didn't do a program Friday because I cremated my 71-year-old Trini friend hours before the show. And I was not in a good state of mind. So, I am so sorry about Friday. But I did instruct the guys to rebroadcast one of the programs that you may have missed. Hope you have learned and enjoyed it. Just remember, we never stop learning. I do every day, and I will share with you as the time goes by, one by one. That will be my gift to all of you. Knowledge. You guys know the best gift we can give to one is knowledge. That's the greatest gift we can give to any human being. Nothing is better or greater than that. And some of us are blessed with it. I consider myself one of them. Our Creator has blessed me with two things that He has not given people in Guyana. He has given us all some of the most beautiful things that comes with life, like families, wealth, money, and so many other basic things that mankind crave for in life. But He gave me two things you don't have: a newspaper and a radio station. I believe He gave me that for a special reason: to inform, to educate, and entertain you all as to what is going on in this land of ours. He also tell me, if I am the only one to say, reveal, to expose the ills, the wrongs, the skullduggery, the injustices of our society, I have to do it. I have been doing it 26 years now through the Kaieteur News. And I will continue in the same vein. I just can't help that. I can't help myself. I just can't see a wrong and don't open my mouth. The politicians of this land, the friends I meet, the people I know, every Guyanese reach me and ask me, Glenn, what's going on, bro? And I will tell them I can't help myself. It's just who I am. It's just what the Maker has created me to be. I just can't keep my mouth shut, especially when I see we are being robbed. Let me ask you this. Who allows a thief to rob his home every night and not saying a word? Which parent would allow a man or a gang of men to go in their home and rape their children every night and does nothing or says nothing? This is exactly what is happening to all of us. And the leaders who are supposed to be saying something, who are supposed to be protecting us all, you're hearing not a single word from them. Don't you ever wonder why? My fellow Guyanese, I hope you guys had a lovely weekend. Mine was cool. I had to attend a wedding in Vietnam where I was born and grew up. It's an island in the Essequibo, one of our county. You know, we only have 3. And that island, since I was a little boy, consists of 365 islands. By now, it's 465. I never forgot 365 because we have 365 days in the year. That's where I grew up. And I always used to hear old people say, after God Almighty is money. Is money. In the world, in this world in which we live, they got many names for it. They call it paisa, dinero, gilda, pounds, pesos, euros, US dollars, dollars. Without it, brothers and sisters, a dog is better than you. And that is true. I have seen it all over the world. How do you eat? How do you drink? How do you buy clothes? How do you pay rent, light bills, water bills? How do you travel? How do you do anything without dinero, dollar in your pocket? I know some of you may not want to believe that after God is money. But that's fine with me. Let's not fight on that. But let me say this. Don't have money to feed your children or your parents when they're hungry. Then you will come to the realization of life. then you will really know the importance, the value of money. That's the reason mankind work. Yes, you work to earn paisa. There's an Indian version and a Hindi version. No paisa, no pyar. Nahi paisa, nahi pyar. What it means? No money, no love. And it is so true. Look at a man who can buy a proper shirt and pants for himself and see if you looking in his direction. See if you want him for your son-in-law. And it goes vice versa with a woman. Some people do anything for it. They cheat, steal, beg, kill, rob them mother, them father, them brother, them sisters, them neighbors. And trust me, if they find you stupid, they thief you too and make you into a slave. Some do corrupt things to get it. Some sell their children for it. Right here, I've seen it. Some do prostitution just to feed their children. That's the depth, length, and breadth people go and do for money. And it goes the other way around too, brothers and sisters. When you have it, you must defend it. You must protect it. You must fight for it when it's yours. Your car, you do everything to protect it. If you get into an accident and break the windscreen, what happened? How you feel? Especially when you got a bank loan on the car and can barely meet to pay for it. Lose something and you know the feelings. I got a pressman who lost his bike 1 year now and he's still crying. You know why? You know why he's crying? Because he's still paying from his salary. Because he owe his family who help him buy it. Your assets, yes, brothers and sisters, it must be safeguarded and protected at all times and at all costs. And nobody has to tell us that. We just put on grill on the house for what? Protect it from bandits. We go out of our way to safeguard our children and their futures. It's life. Nobody can take away anything from them. That's the instinct we are born with, guys. It's all about protection and safeguarding everything we have. You know, we elect governments and we elect them for protection, guidance, and to safeguard and to make us better people. We have our assets, our gold, diamond, bauxite, timber. We have so many assets. and who's protecting us, who's safeguarding us. Just hear me. As I explain a few things going on in this country, hear me as I just want to let you know what's going on in this country. You got to know this. You must know it. I can't be the only one concerned and upset and kicking up a stink in this land. No, don't do me this. Although I am prepared to carry the fight for all Guyana, I need help. I need help. Look at Guyana. Take a real hard look, a good look, brothers and sisters. This land is ours. The waters is ours. The skies is ours. In them, we have unimaginable wealth that every Guyanese, every one of us, should be living like kings and queens. Who is running it? Who is managing it? Who is protecting it? And who is getting from it? Just think about that for a moment. Take a deep breath. I give you that time to take a good deep breath. Who? Let me ask, who? Man, come on. Come on. Who managing it? Let me ask this. Would you send a butcher in your pasture to catch your animals, your cattle, fill up his trucks, take them away, and you, the owner, didn't see? Check or verify how many animals the butcher took out the pasture? Would you do that? Would you do that, young lady? No. Who does business like that with their animals? Guys, brothers and sisters, nobody, not even a blind man, would do something like that. He would send somebody who has eyes to see for him, check for him. Isn't that true, man?
Yes.
If you and see yourself what is going out every day, the butcher will butcher you. When he done with you, you're nothing. When he tell you he catch two and he carry away two, trust me, the pasture will be cleared before you know it. And you will still be wondering what's going on. What went wrong? The question here, brothers and sisters, do you know any cattle farmer or anyone else who will run their pasture like that? Where you tell the butcher to take and tell me how much you take. Well, I don't know anybody whether they're blind, they're dumb, or they're deaf. Trust me, they know better than that. That is the story, brothers and sisters. This is the kind of animal business our leaders going on with in this country with our resources. Let me give you a few more examples so you can understand clearly where I'm coming from. Would you allow people to go in a farm and pick your mangoes without you checking what and how much them taking out? Come on, guys. Nobody does that. You have a supermarket, a store or a market stall. Would you allow a customer to go in, fill up their bags, and go home without you checking to see what they have picked up? Well, that is a kind of monkey business the politicians of this country carrying on with our gold, our oil, our bauxite, and others. Them robbing us blind. We leaders allowing people to come here, fetch out our oil, bauxite, timber, gold, and the government, our government, checks nothing and says nothing. Tell me, guys, what is going on here? Is this a real country we're living in? When we are done, when I'm done with us, I don't know. When we are going to put an end to this? Guyana, when are we going to put an end to this abuse? When are we going to stand up for our rights and say enough is enough? When are we going to stop them from raping and robbing us all? You tell me, guys. You know, they have Oh My and many other foreign companies fetching away our gold, and we have no one watching or checking what's coming out of our ground. We have no one watching over the operations to safeguard our pockets. Tons and tons of gold are going out already from our mining fields, and all of Guyana, me and you, are still in the dark. We don't know squat, and our leaders' mouths gone in there. You find it. You end that sentence. Let me don't say it. Where are you, Guyana? It is your gold and mine too. Why is the Guyanese? Why is only Glenlal and the Kaieteur News, the only one saying something about this abuse. Please, guys, say something, do something, stand up and let your voices be heard. It's not theirs, it's our wealth. Them throw a couple ounces of gold in our leaders' faces and they are happy with it, while they are going away with millions of ounces. Who verifying this? Who's watching over us? Who's watching for us? Nobody. These foreigners coming and carrying away the gold and nobody saying nothing. Nobody saying nothing. What is going on, guys? These foreigners have been carrying away our gold since Noah built the ark, and not one of us in this country. Nobody know how much gold Omai has carried away. Nobody know how much they find. And they're back here. They're back here, and guess what, Guyana? They got their own plane. Some of them got their own landing strip and helicopter pads. Who ain't get? Preparing to get. Them living the life in our country. And we, you and me, ain't got no watchman watching out for we. So what are we really doing in this land? What is really going on? Wait, man. Y'all don't see your picnic ain't got nothing to eat? And we ain't got nothing to get with all this wealth that we own? So much wealth that these foreigners, them enriching themselves and them family, them giving themselves, their families overseas a great life. Off we goal, our wealth. Come on, guys. Them same things was meant to give us our dreams and a better life for all of us. Our wealth is to give us our bread and butter. It was meant for us, not for them. Come on. And we got them living like kings and queens while we are begging for handouts. We collecting the scraps they throw at us. Yes. Pass by the lotto and the super bet places. You will see how much our brothers and sisters lining up to play a game, hoping to win $5,000 or $2,000 when the day comes. That's how we live, and that's how we will remain if we don't open our mouths and say something, guys. Do you know that oh my is back here, already digging out our goal, and we haven't seen the contract as yet? It gotta be. It says something for us and something for the government and opposition. What you say? Why the nation can't see it? What's there to hide? You have Oh My Gold Mine, one of the largest company in here taking out our gold, and we can't see the contract. Why? What's in there that we can't see? What are they hiding from us? Is there something for them and the political leaders? Think about it. You know, I want to thank David Granger for one thing. One thing he did in this land when he was president, releasing those oil contracts. Hadn't he done that, Guyana, all of us, listen to me carefully, all of us would have reached our graveyards without knowing that Guyana is getting less than 2 barrels of oil on every 100 barrels pull up. You and I would have never known that we ain't got no insurance to protect us on to now in case of a disaster. You and I would have never known Guyana will be worse off after oil is gone. We would have never known fish will soon disappear from our waters, and the million ways in which we are being shafted. You and I would have never known that we are heading to the slaughterhouse with them contracts. Thank you, Mr. David Granger, for releasing those contracts. And I say thanks to him because many countries in this world took 50 and 60 years to see their contracts. You know why? Because the leaders were so corrupt that they hide it from the people. I want to make that very clear. But David Granger says no. The people of Guyana must know the contract. Brothers and sisters, without seeing those contracts, this program would have never been possible. And all of us would have been in the dark. We would have been in Wonderland. You know, I always remember a survey done about 20 years ago in which that survey revealed 5% of the world population make things happen. 10% of the world population watch things happen. And the 85% wondering what is happening. Brothers and sisters, the politicians of this land for too long have been allowed to take us all for a ride It has to stop. It has to change. It is about them. It is not about them anymore. It should be about us. What them doing in this land with our resources have to change. Don't sit back and allow it to go on. Let's stop it. Let's stop it, and let's stop it now. What's happening with our gold is happening in our bauxite. What's happening with our gold and bauxite happening where we timber, and no politician saying anything. You have to take whatever the foreigner shove down we throats. We don't have squat. We don't know a squat what is going on in our own house. And you ain't saying nothing. Nothing, man. What going on? The little dribblings. We can't even buy milk for we children, much as give us a better life. You guys not saying anything, man? Come on. Buddy, don't do this. The PPP, the PNC is the same C. The same story. Something is going on in their brains. Nobody can go in them house and carry away anything inside. Not true, man? You tell me. Tell me if them will stay quiet. They will not. So why them quiet on what is going on with these foreign people fetching away our country? No, man. No. I am certain them watching TV or they're sleeping in the comfort of their homes, while many of you can't find a meal when the day comes. Not true, guys? Remember, I said we are all heading to the slaughterhouse. Well, the nation has been heading there years after years, and we don't do nothing. We don't do anything. Well, we have to do something quickly. If not, in 5 years, we'll be heading right there. Guyana, think about this. You got a country with bauxite and people fetching it away, and we getting nothing. We have timber, foreigners fetching it away, in which we get nothing. We got a vast amount of gold, foreign people fetching it away, fetching all away, and we getting nothing, absolutely nothing. And don't let the leaders tell you anything different. Let them bring the records, let them bring the contracts to show us what Guyana is receiving from them all. What are you doing, Guyana? You can't carry on like this. This nonsense got to stop, or you're going to come to a showdown and throw down. Brothers and sisters, your beautiful life is being denied. Your dreams is being snatched up. And none of you saying a word, man? Come on, don't do this. You know the opposition leader closed the door on his promised oil conference. He said Patterson went on the radio and in one sentence or in 2 minutes talk, that's how we describe our oil wealth. All of you heard what he said. He said nothing. Nothing. And Harman said he spoke for the PNC and the coalition. You guys heard the PPP boys and sisters. You know what they said? You know what is their mantra? Pump, baby, pump. Take it, baby, take it. Drill it, baby, drill it. It's all yours. This is what going on in this land, Guyana. The gold business, the bauxite, the timber, and now the oil business. They're all no different from the butcherman I talked about. It is even 100 times worse. Yes, it's worse. You know, the butcherman, you can change the arrangement. And the most important thing, the owner got a good idea of how much animals he have in the pasture. But with our oil, we don't have a clue as to anything we have or what's going on. The oil, for me, is not like the pasture business. Cow and bull and goat and sheep. This is a monkey business we're going on with in this land. So I ask, what is going on out there? It's not monkey business or zombie business. This is beyond that. It's 1,000,000 times worse than the butcherman that fetch away the animals from the pasture. We don't know how much oil we have out there. We don't know what they do there when the day comes. We don't know how much oil they pump and what they do with it. We don't know the costs that will come to us. Basically, brothers and sisters, we don't know. We don't know anything. Nothing. Them own the oil blocks with all the oil inside. Them doing what they want to do with it and they're throwing beggar money into our coffers, into the treasury. And the leaders we have are very happy with it. What them doing is what some of you does do on the streets with junkies. Give a junkie who never see a $500, he jump for joy. And he will bow down at your foot every time he see you pass. That's where we are. That's where our government puts us. With eggs on. We are junkies. So, Guyana, start preparing your life to live like a junkie. the same way you are, with the 2 barrel from every 100 barrels Exxon bring up, start jumping like a junkie. The foreigners is fetching away the entire house, and all of you snoring and dreaming about how much you're going to get. Just hear me clear. You guys ain't got nothing to forget. Better cement that in your heads and do something if you want something. You know, I find this strange. You guys have been making a lot of noise during the elections time, and that was good. But what bothers me is why y'all not making any sound or taking any stand for what is we own, our children own, our children's future. My gosh. Wow. You guys got to do something, man. Do something for save yourself and your future. Guyanese, do something before something do you. I know, and I will say it again, I know that y'all don't know what's going on. And I know that some of you may not want to believe what I'm saying. But I would like all of you to ask your leaders to challenge me on what I'm saying. To come and tell me, Glenlal, what you're doing and what you're saying on the radio is wrong. So please, I beg you, let them come. Let them refute. Let them deny what I'm saying. You guys have to stand up. Please, stand up and defend what belongs to you. I, Glenlal, will stand up. I am not taking that. I need something far better from what is being offered, what we are getting in this oil business. Whatever y'all said, this is where I stand. The oil is mine. You guys did not hear me. It's mine. If you want to give away yours, that's fine. And that's fine with me. If you want to continue living the way you are, it's okay with me too. But I will stand up for my fair share, and I will fight up. I'll fight and fight up for it. I love you all. Never forget that. I have spoken. Now, I want you to say something. I have made it very clear. So let me hear what you have to say. Whether you will continue sleeping or you will continue speaking. Some of you may not want to say anything because you see race and you see politics. Guys, this is not about race or politics. It's not about the PPP or the PNC. It is about your wealth and their silence. The wealth that belongs to me and you. Whichever race you belong to, or which political party we support. It is our wealth. So please get that out of your mind. And let's talk. I want to hear from you.
One man against the world. Lord. One man against the world. Oh boy. Fighting against men and people, yeah. Fighting against all evil. Lord no. Don't give with it from who they really are. They might win the battle, but they just won't win the war. 'Cause I am.
If I think about the ways you make me smile, I'd be sitting here and smiling for a while. Although I know I make you cry sometimes, your happiness is ever on my mind. I cannot repay for everything you've done, but my love for you burns brighter than the sun. No matter where my feet and mind may go, my heart will lead to you and you alone. Guyana, Guyana, I'll be holding on to you forevermore. Guyana, Guyana, may the blessings of God never leave your shore. A paradise so wondrous to behold, a work of art, your heart is gleaming gold. They sail the waters, soar above the trees, to find the gem between the mount and seas. Your children know we try though we may fall. We stand united now to heed your call. Our fathers fought the fights for liberty. Forever I'll defend Guyana free. Guyana, Guyana, I'll be holding on to you forevermore. Guyana, Guyana, may the blessings of God never leave your shore. Guyana, Guyana, I'll be holding on to you forevermore. Guyana, Guyana, may the blessings of God never leave your shore. Rise up for your land. Rise up, won't everybody stand? Rise up for your land. Rise up, won't everybody take a stand?